I want to talk about the new Blancpain X Swatch that came out a couple weeks ago. Kind of interesting to hear what a lot of people have to say who may or may not have any experience in the watch industry, and that's okay. Hey, everybody has the right to an opinion. No matter what anyone says, what Swatch did last year with the iconic Moon Swatch was nothing short of amazing. It may not have been available to everybody. People were frustrated. It traded for ridiculous amounts over the retail value, but it made Omega a household name in a way that it was never ever heard of before, and it just brought more attention to Swatch. Blancpain is a brand that's been around since the 1700s. They've never made a quartz battery operated watch. That's their claim to fame. And Swatch, who owns Blancpain, honored that by using their patented System 51 movement, which is an automatic self-winding movement comprising of 51 parts, which has been automated and held together by one screw. The case is made out of bioceramic, including the bezel, as well as the buckle on the strap, which is made out of recycled fishing nets. The idea of the Blancpain X Swatch inspired by ocean themes, 5 different ocean themes. So you have Arctic Ocean, Pacific Ocean, Atlantic Ocean, Indian Ocean, and then Antarctic Ocean. I really dig the Pacific Ocean, Atlantic Ocean, and Indian Ocean. The retail's $400. I know this has gotten a lot of people's panties in a twist. Yes, it sucks you can't service the watch or have it repaired, but at the same time, in the grand scheme of what watches cost today, $400 is not a lot of money. And I'm not trying to diminish those who, find it challenging to afford a $400 watch. I totally understand. But even if you buy a $400 watch today and you have to get it fixed, it could cost you $100, $200. So in reality, you can save $400. It may not be an ideal thing to do, but I also don't think this is a watch that's gonna crap out anytime soon. Swatch makes a pretty decent product. They're no dummies or strangers to the business. Not only do they own Blancpain, they own Omega, they own Glasuta Original, they own Rado, they own Hamilton, they own Tissot, they own the movement companies, they own the case companies, they own the dial companies, they own the hands companies. So they have experience in every facet of watchmaking that you can possibly imagine. They're no strangers to the game. They wrote the playbook and they did a damn good job. I think a lot of people need to chill and relax. They are only available at selected Swatch stores. You can check those out on their website, but they're not numbered. So even though they're limited in terms of where you can get them, if you try hard enough, you still can get them. And yes, they are trading over retail, which should tell you everything you need to know, despite what everyone may think or may not think. To me, a gateway into watch collecting, because you've got serious design cues that luxury watches would have. This watch has. Now, Blancpain watches are very expensive. This is also Swatch's way of honoring a dive watch that Blancpain made 70 years ago called the 50 Fathoms. So if you look at a Blancpain 50 Fathoms and you look at one of these, they're very similar in terms of design. This is a much more colorful, much more inexpensive interpretation of the 50 Fathoms. And I think it's gonna go on to do great things and give Blancpain the light that it deserves. Definitely check it out if you're interested. This is a great way to start collecting and get 2 incredible names for the price of one at a bargain.